Rate of reaction is the rate of change of concentration of any one of reactant or product per unit time. That is known as the rate of reaction. Okay. See, just remember, whenever you write the concentration of reactant, do the negative sign, and whenever you write the concentration of or rate of reaction regarding the product, then use the positive sign. Okay. Then factors affecting the rate of reaction. There are different factors, okay, which affect the rate of reaction. Okay, means for example, nature of reaction, then concentration of reactants, temperature, surface area of reactants, effect of solvent, catalyst, electromagnetic radiation, intensity of light, and pressure. Okay, all these are the factors which affect the rate of reaction. Okay, see one by one. Okay, see first. Okay, nature of reaction. Okay, because whenever you carry out particular reaction, okay, depending on that reaction or nature of reaction, the rate depends. Okay, whether the reaction is slow, whether that reaction is fast. Okay, see, the rate of reaction highly depends on the type and nature of reaction. Okay, and few react because the few reactions are normally faster or naturally faster, and some reactions are very slow reaction. We cannot say about that particular. Okay, we cannot carry out that reaction by using our hand. Okay, means the naturally some reactions are faster or naturally some reactions are slow reaction. Okay, and depending on that, okay, the rate depends. Then physical state of reactants, number of reactants, complexity of reaction, and other factors highly influence the reaction rate as well as. Okay, these are the some factors. Okay, see, because whatever in that reaction, what is the physical state, whether you are using solid, liquid, or gaseous state, okay, or how many reactants are involved, then what is the complexity of reaction, means the reaction will carried out in single step or reaction is carried out in a multi-step. Okay, that is known as, or that depend, or that influence the highly rate of reaction. Okay, then see, it is very important. Okay, whenever we consider the state of that molecule, okay, see, the rate of reaction is slower in liquids when compared to gases. Okay, means whenever we compare the rate of reaction between the liquid and gases, here the rate of reaction is slower in the liquids as compared to gases. And also, whenever we compare the solid and liquid, the rate of reaction is slower in solids than the liquid. Okay, and size of the matter or size of the reactant also matters. Okay, if you take a small reactant which has a small size, then reaction is fast reaction. Whether you take the reactant having the or have the large size, then in that case the rate of reaction is slow reaction. Okay, means the size of the reactant also matters. Okay, also affect the rate of reaction. Smaller the size of reactant, faster is the reaction. Okay, therefore nature of reaction, okay, the rate of reaction depends on the type and nature of the reaction. Okay, got it. Then second, concentration of reactants. See, according to collision theory, reactant molecules collide with each other to form a product. Okay, because later in your syllabus you have the point collision theory. Okay, in that case that we studied. Okay, see, but just remember, for the reaction to occur between the molecules, first condition is that molecules must collide with each other. Okay, means first collision takes place between the molecules and then reaction takes place. Okay, and therefore if the concentration of reactant increases, the number of collisions, colliding particles will also increases, and hence increases the rate of reaction. Means higher the number of collisions between the reacting molecules, high the rate of reaction. Okay, therefore means for greater collision, for high number of collision, we require the high number of or high concentration of the reactant also. Okay, therefore the concentration of reactant is directly proportional to the rate of reaction, or you can simply say rate of reaction is directly proportional to the concentration of reactant. As the concentration of reactant increases, the rate of reaction also increases. Okay, or the concentration of reactant decreases, the rate of reaction also decreases. Got it? Okay, see, third factor is the temperature. See, it is very important factor. Okay, means it affects the reaction rate. Okay, see, we know that the chemical reaction which is take place at higher temperature, It generates the more energy than a reaction at lower temperature. Yes, it is okay, because we know that as we want to speed up the reaction, we increase the temperature of that particular reaction. Okay, and as the temperature increases, rate of reaction also increases. Okay, means for example, whenever any chemical reaction that takes place high temperature, it acquires the more energy. Okay, and it speed up the reaction also. Okay, see why the temp as we increases the temperature, the rate of reaction increases. Okay, because the colliding particles will have the required activation energy at high temperature, and more successful collisions will take place. Okay, just remember, whenever a reaction occurring between the reacting molecules, first collision takes place between that reacting molecules. Must means that molecules come close to each other, they collide with each other, and then reaction takes place between them. It means that the collisions occur between the reacting molecules. Okay, and as we provide the high temperature, okay, then at that high temperature, the colliding particles have required activation energy. Okay, and more successful number of collisions will take place. Higher the number of collisions, greater is the or higher is the speed of reaction. Okay, therefore at higher temperature, the rate of reaction increases. Okay, see, if there is a case when more than one reaction is possible, okay, the same reactant can produce different products under different temperature condition. Okay, because temperature affect the rate of reaction. Okay, therefore if there is one reactant and that reactant undergoes two type of reaction, different reaction, and gives the two different type of product, in that case the temperature affect the rate of reaction. Okay, see for example, at 100 degrees Celsius, in the presence of sulfuric acid, diethyl ether is formed from the ethanol. See, if you see these two reaction, the reactant is same. Reactant is the ethanol. Okay, and in the first step or in the first reaction, the temperature is 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, and in that case, we get the different product. Okay, we get the diethyl ether. Okay, but in second reaction at 180 degrees Celsius, temperature is high, 180 degrees Celsius. In the presence of dilute sulfuric acid, ethylene is the major product. Okay, see this reaction. Okay, ethylene is major product. Okay, got it. Okay, temperature. Okay, and see for every rise by means whenever you consider the temperature, every rise in 10 degrees Celsius temperature, okay, the reaction rate becomes double. ओके, म्हणजे एखाद्या वेळेस तुम्ही जर 10 डिग्री सेल्सिअस टेम्परेचर जर वाढवलं तर रिएक्शन रेट तुमचा काय होतो, त्या रिएक्शनचा रेट डबल होतो तेवढा. ओके, सी नेक्स्ट फॅक्टर इज surface area of reactants. Okay, see, it is very important. Okay, whenever we say this surface chemistry, okay, because whatever the most of the chemical reactions occurring on the surface of the catalyst, okay, it is very important reactions. Okay, and therefore the surface area of reactants also affect the rate of reaction. Okay, higher the surface area of the reactant molecules, greater is the rate of reaction. Okay, see, if the size of particle is small, the surface area will be more, and this increases the speed of heterogeneous chemical reactions. Always remember, higher the surface area, okay, high is the speed of that reaction or high is the rate of reaction. Okay, and whenever we use the small number of particles instead of the taking one big molecule, okay, means simply you can make it into simple parts. Okay, it means that size of particle should be small. Okay, and then we get the high surface area. Okay, and then speed of the speed of the reaction also increases. Okay, got it. Then next, effect of solvent. See, the nature of the solvent also depends on the reaction rate of the solute particles. Okay, because there are different type of solvent, okay, which affect the rate of reaction. For example, benzene, ether, that is the DMFO, dimethyl sulfoxide. Okay, these are very different solvent which affect the rate of reaction also. Okay, see, there is one example showing the effect of solvent. Okay, when sodium acetate react with methyl iodide, it gives the methyl acetate and sodium iodide. See the reaction and see the difference between this particular two reaction. Okay, see, it is a sodium acetate, it react with methyl iodide. okay, to give methyl acetate, okay, and sodium iodide. Okay, see, this reaction is possible in the organic solvent such as DMF, dimethyl sulfoxide, dimethyl dimethyl formosamide. Okay, so dimethyl sulfonamide, it is a dimethyl formosamide. Okay, and then in the methanol, means this reaction is possible in the DMF solvent, organic solvent. Okay, not in the methanol, because methanol is able to form hydrogen bond with CH2CO2 minus, but DMF is not possible. Okay, see here, this is the ethoxide anion. Okay, ethoxide anion. Okay, if we use the solvent methanol, then in that case methanol is able to form hydrogen bond with the ethoxide ion. Okay, and we do not get the desired product. But if we use the solvent DMF, in that case DMF is not possible to form hydrogen bond with the ethoxide ion, and we get the product dimethyl acetate. Therefore, solvent also affect the rate of reaction. Okay. Then see catalyst. Catalyst alter the rate of reaction by changing the reaction mechanism. Okay, because we know that the role of catalyst is very important in the reactions. We know that the catalyst is a substance which alters the rate of reaction without being using in the reaction. The catalyst is not consumed in the reaction, because at the end of reaction we get the catalyst as it is. Okay, there is no consumption of the catalyst in the reaction. Okay, and therefore it increases the rate of reaction. Okay, rather than we said that it alters the rate of reaction, because there are some catalysts which increases the rate of reaction as well as which decreases the rate of reaction also. Okay, therefore we can say catalyst is a substance which alters the rate of reaction. Okay, then see, there are two type of catalysts, promoters and poisons. Okay, if there is promoter we use as a catalyst, it increases the rate of reaction. If we use the poisons in particular any reaction, okay, because there are some reactions which have the promoters as well as poisons also, and that poisons are act as an or they decrease the rate of reactions. Okay, okay, got it. And we know that what is the role of catalyst, means how it decreases the rate of how it increases the rate of reaction. Because we know that if we use the catalyst, uh, we can lower the time required that particular reaction. Okay, जो टाइम लागतो एखाद्या रिएक्शनला कंप्लीट होण्यासाठी तो काय करू शकतो, आपण कमी करू शकतो बाय युजिंग द कॅटॅलिस्ट. ओके, मीन्स इट प्रोव्हाइड्स अनदर वे फॉर द रिएक्शन मेकॅनिझम. Means catalyst lowers the activation energy and it increases the rate of reaction by lowering activation energy. Okay, then see electromagnetic radiation. See, electromagnetic radiations are also important. Okay, it means these radiations also affect the rate of reaction. For example, UV radiations. Okay, for example, UV radiations affect the rate of reaction. Okay, and we know that this electromagnetic radiation is a form of energy, and its presence at the chemical reaction may increase the rate of reaction as it gives the particles of reactants more energy. Okay, because if we use the UV radiations or electromagnetic radiations, they give the more energy to the particles of the reactant. Okay, and that reactant they get active, become okay, and they produce the product. Okay, and hence the rate of reaction increases. Simply, for example, take a reaction between the hydrogen and chlorine at room temperature. That reaction will take more time. Okay, but if we use the electromagnetic radiations or simply UV radiations, okay, in presence of UV ultraviolet, okay, this reaction can easily possible. The reaction between the hydrogen and chlorine. Okay, means the electromagnetic radiations also affect the rate of reaction. Okay, then intensity of light. Okay, means whenever what type of electromagnetic radiations we use, or what is that particular light radiations, okay, means that intensity also affects the rate of reaction. See, the intensity of light affects the rate of reaction. Okay, here the particles absorb more energy with the increase in intensity of light, and thus increases the rate of reaction. Okay, if we increase the intensity of light, the reactant particles absorb more and more energy. And as they absorb the more energy, they become more reactive. They give the product more easily. Okay, and therefore they increases the rate of reaction. Okay, do you understand why intensity of light affect the rate of reaction? Because when we increase the intensity of light, okay, then reactant particles absorb more and more energy. Therefore, the rate of reaction also increases. Okay, the next one is the pressure. Okay, pressure increases the concentration of gases, which results in the increase in rate of reaction. Because we know that as we apply the pressure, okay, the concentration of gaseous molecules increases. Okay, and because we know that as the concentration of gaseous molecule or as the concentration of reactant increases, the rate of reaction also increases, because the rate of reaction is directly proportional to the concentration of reactant. High the concentration of reactant, high is the rate of reaction also. Okay, therefore, as the pressure increases, the rate of reaction also increases. Okay, and the reaction rate increases in the direction of less gaseous molecules and decreases in the reverse direction. Okay, got it? Okay, 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 have understood? Is there any doubt regarding today's lecture? No, okay, because first it is the introduction of chemical kinetics definition. Okay, then what do you mean by the rate of reaction? Then factors affecting rate of reaction. Okay,